welcome on Watches TV. We're here on the Trilobe booth at Watches and Wonder talking about the evolution of the brand because, I mean, in a matter of a few years, you've evolved quite rapidly and quite impressively. Tell us a little bit about that before we talk about the new timepiece.
Sure. Thanks, Marc-André. Thanks for being here. Indeed, we are building the brand step by step, years after year. So we launched the brand now almost 5 years ago at the end of the year. And we are now with our third collection that we showed last year at Watches and Wonders, but now, showing variations and quite interesting variations, I think, this year.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, it also goes in the way of developing the brand, like you were mentioning, because you're kind of upping your game now, right?
Absolutely. One of the pieces we're showing this year is really the illustration of our mission, which is to build a house, a maison, a French house of high watchmaking. And we're doing our first step this year into high jewelry with the piece I'm wearing right now.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about this one, because there are obviously some technical constraints because of the weight that is involved.
Indeed, that's the main challenge here. We have a piece that usually on this collection we are using titanium, which is very light already for the rings to show time, because the higher you are in the sky of the watch, the higher torque effect will be, so you need something very light. But in this version, with the titanium and diamond combined, we would have something too heavy. So here we use an alloy of aluminum, silicium, and magnesium, which is very, very light, but as well very, very elastic. So the big issue we have is during the setting of the 150 baguette diamonds that we need to do. It's a proper nightmare to do. It's super, super long, because if you go too fast, too strong, all the other diamonds will pop out. Okay. So the work here is about 300 hours of work to do the setting. Once it's done, we close the back door and then it works. And then we hand paint each of the numbers. We do that in Lyon with a miniaturist painter. We hand paint each of the number on the table of the diamond.
All right. And you have another variation, a little bit simpler, let's say, but also quite interesting.
Indeed. And in the same collection, another cousin of the collection, we have now a version where the bridges of the watch are PVD coated in rose gold, and the rings are, in this case, in titanium, in a grayish rosewood color, giving a lot of contrast, and you really catch the 3D of the watch with this version. You really see the explosion of the rings.
All right. Well, thank you very much for having us, and
thank you, Marc-André.
Good luck for the rest of your development.
Thank you
Congrats.
so much.
All right.
Take care.
Bye, guys.